Welcome, it's Devstream 163. We're back. This is our first Devstream post TennoCon, post Tenno Live. We have new faces.
Greg, fuck your grandpa.
Okay, you're on speakerphone, Tom.
Well, I shouldn't be, Greg.
Old faces.
Who are you calling old?
My name is Greg. I'm a lead character artist on Warframe, and it's my first time here, I believe.
I'm Kerry. I have been here one other time, so I must have made an awesome impression.
Fuck are you?
I feel like we should do a platinum giveaway right now, Dean. Really just throw that wrench in there. Oh, Greg, you're in the spot. You have to read it.
Oh
God.
boy. Oh boy. Lolicon God.
Dear God. As for those who, due to technical difficulties at TennoCon with servers and amongst other things, we wanted to give it another go. So if you're in game, we can just kick it off.
What next? Wouldn't that be exciting to say that we have the full Styanax anime? So sit back, relax, get comfy, get a snack, enjoy the Styanax anime.
He saved us, me and my brother, orphans of war. Brought us to this paradise to join the others. Until we came of age. Until he summoned us. He called it Ascension Day.
Move out! Oh no, not I! I will survive! Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll sail out smile. I will survive! Hey, hey! Woo!
Dear God. As you can see, Excalibur being the original swordsman and now Styanax, but he's that spear and shield fellow. And we're treating his release a little differently. For the launch of Veilbreaker, if you log in to the first 2 weeks of the update, so it's going to come out in September, you'll know the date, and from that date, when we announce it, you can get Styanax completely free just for logging in. Yep. After that point, he'll be in the usual spots in the market for Platinum, or where you actually earn him in-game, which we'll talk about later.
Yippee! The free path pre-order.
Yeah, there's free.
Free to play and super free.
Yes.
Incredible value.
Styanax, that's his agile animation set. We can also throw on the noble set. And yeah, we can get a closer look thanks to the Zoom technology 2022.
Man, that was one of my favorite stream moments, by the way. When we
You
segued
can
into
zoom.
Oh.
Greg, let's take a look at your model.
This is ass!
Yeah,
Mark,
Greg.
shall we?
Inspiration? Any inspiration?
I have to maintain the product quality.
So we start with this one. What would you put on Spear Boy for his one? Throwing spears. I mean, what else are you gonna do? If you hit an enemy and then the enemy hits a wall, which happens a lot because there's walls all over the place and you hit them really hard, it creates a little vortex and whoops, as Megan, we recorded Megan for the sound effect. So his number 2 slams them with a shield, so you get close to them. I think they might be so low level that they might just die.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It cuts armor in half, and it cuts shields in half, and then does damage. Third ability. Here we go. So this is a buff, and it's basically called Rally. So basically what it does is buffs nearby allies and yourself to get passive energy regen, and every time you get an assist on a kill, you gain shields.
Yes, I'm going to do his ultimate before the level ends. So.
Okay.
On one guy, though, so prepare yourself.
On one guy, okay. Ultimate on one guy!
My vengeance ends now.
The passive is he gets crit chance on weapons based on the amount of shields he has. So if you put a whole bunch of all the shield mods, and you get over shields, which works with his tree, which is as you're killing, you start getting shields and getting over shields. That increases the crit chance with weapons. The effect is doubled for spear gun weapons.
Fucking diabolical.
And Veilbreaker new systems and things for you to play that speak to what state things might be in. So we're not going to give any spoilers, but I want to make sure that players have a pretty good understanding of all the expectations for this update. So there's a quest that's going to kick things off, and then it's going to lead into the 2 systems we're adding to the game for content, which we'll talk about. Just talk about the quality of life overview, and then we're going to get into it. Yeah, so for Syndicate stuff, since the dawn of time, man has yearned to pledge to Syndicate. Sigils, as you can see, no longer have any % associated with them, which means they're purely cosmetic.
Touchdown confirmed. We're safe on Mars.
Could say. So say I want to switch it up and be a part of the parent sequence. I click pledge. I am now pledged. He hates me.
You're right off.
Yeah, he hates me. But now he likes me, so I'm happy. But then at any time I can rescind it if I want to swap. So yeah, you can just swap around, Syndicate hop, you know.
AQRLs. Next one, starter Warframe rework. We talked about this very briefly on the dev Q&A at TennoCon.
Someone in chat mentioned it. I did, the speed buff is actually higher now, a little bit. I don't remember the number. What?
You're increasing Volt's speed buff?
Yeah.
Riven changes.
So
Riven capacity.
Yeah, so your Riven capacity, mine right now is 117. I'm almost at capacity, and every Riven I get is going to feed into that.
Yeah, so basically there's those 2 stats. Now we have a new kind of state for the Riven, where essentially you're gonna get your Riven and it is going to stack, and it is going to be basically a secret. You're gonna obviously know what weapon to put it on so that you can equip it. As you can see, it kind of goes by a little fast, but as soon as you equip that Riven onto that weapon, it unveils it, you can see what the actual challenge is, and then it counts towards your Riven capacity. So you can just keep earning Rivens and not equipping it and knowing what it's for, and it doesn't stack towards that capacity you have. Chat's gonna guess where this is gonna go. Wukong.
Oh, Wukong. I'm actually gonna talk about AOE and put Wukong somewhere in there. So the first thought is like, okay, well, why are we changing it? What reasons do we have? And for this, we actually have some
we have
video.
footage of how we play right now.
Live for the live build. We have AOE.
Survival thingy from just standing there doing essentially nothing, just shooting at the floor. You don't even have to see the enemies. So I'll start with what we were changing for ammo, and then at the end I'll mention why it matters for AOE. So in ammo we have 4 different types of ammo that drop regularly in the game. We have 5 if you count heavy ammo, but I won't. So those 4 types basically will be secondary, primary, shotgun, and sniper. We were trying to simplify it, and we are changing it into primary and secondary only. What does that mean for you if you came with your shotgun to a mission? It means that now when you kill an enemy, you now get 1 out of 2, so that basically now ammo is a little more plentiful for you.
So at this point, ammo as a vector to try and balance AOE is the first.
Right. Essentially, we're changing holstering. You can see there on the right, we have the new one. On the left, we have the old one. And essentially, we remove the first animation where you go and holster in, and then we sped up the second animation where you holster out. Basically, AOE weapons can no longer deal headshots, the explosion part. If you hit someone with the Brahma, with the arrow on the head, that will do a headshot, but the explosion itself won't do headshots. If AOE is too strong, then maybe we need to lift the things that are not AOE. Basically, for any sort of precision weapons, we increase the headshot multiplier to 3 times multiplier.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
We're gonna bring those down to be similar to other frames, similar to other prime mods, so it's gonna go from 24% to 44% when it's the prime one.
What the fuck?
And we are doing compensation for players.
Now he copies exactly the damage that you would do, which in retrospect, it's always been too high. So we cut in half, but we also increase the damage if you mark a target. The other change we did is that he now actually uses your ammo. And the last change is that he now actually is affected by the explosion, so he now will get staggered.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
Right, so I'm gonna take a pivot now to talk about Veilbreaker as new content. And after you finish the Veilbreaker quest, a couple things are gonna change for you. So the first system pertains specifically to this character you see here. Cycling through that once a week, there will be something for you to play. We're gonna rotate through, I think we're starting with 3, so 3 weeks you'll be going through. And every time you play one, perhaps he's going to gain a following, or his mission is going to, push further. So this area that you see here will grow. You'll meet some people. You may wonder who Chipper is. This is a never before seen person that might have aligned goals. And Kahl is here. Kahl is waiting. And of course, like any fun system we have, yeah, Kahl is here to, you can do some things to make your Kahl look the way he would.
Yes, bitch, slay!
You're gonna unlock something called Archon hunts. And these are a weekly system for players that every week you're gonna get the intel on a new Archon that has a new, tweaked look for the post-New War world. If you do your Archon hunt, you will earn the corresponding Archon shard. And your Archon shards will be installed in a given Warframe. You have 5 shard slots, which you can put your shards in.
From that, it'll give you a selection between different buffs that you can get from those gems. So in this case, you can increase the health of your Protea, you can give some shield. As you can see, the Tau Forge gives it a little extra bonus, some more energy. Essentially, you can kind of oomph your, so you're not like fully committed. You can take them out using basically Helminth resources.
Yeah, and just to be clear, these are permanent stat upgrades that your given Warframe would have. Adding Void Fisher Steel Path missions, so you can actually do your Lith relics at a higher difficulty. And you'll also get Steel Essence for it, and the usual Steel Path thing.
That's
All right, 2 hours reached.
We
I'm
reached
spent.
2 hours. Welcome back to the next Devstream era. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again for another Devstream in September, which is when Veilbreaker is coming. Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy.